vibe here, at Baldface it's kind of a young, really cool vibe. There's no attitude here. Everybody's just stoked because all we're doing is trying to get as much pow as we can under, our wings. And whether it's skiers or snowboarders, everybody's got a huge smile on their face. Everybody's sharing the stoke here, and I think that's what it's all about.
With some of the best tree skiing anywhere on the planet, it's no wonder Baldface Lodge has been serving up smiles for over 17 years.
Tree skiing here is indescribable. I mean, look at it. It's just perfectly spaced trees. Naturally, they don't wade up here. And steep, really nice and steep. So probably the best tree skiing I've ever done in BC.
So the terrain here is really approachable. It's steep tree skiing. Here we have a really amazing kind of God-bladed feel to the trees, where if you're going with the fall line, it's always opening up. You can get the most beautiful flow through the trees here, if any place I've been. And as a snowboarder, it's just paradise. It's super playful, lots of pillows to smash.
Jeff has seen Baldface grow from its infancy.
We got our tenure in '99. We operated as a day skiing operation for 3 years. And then in 2002, we started building the lodge as it is now. In 2006, we added the chalets and a big addition on the lodge. We went to 3 cats at that point. In 2011, we rebuilt the accommodation in the lodge.
The discovery of Baldface was exploratory, and it required some serious legwork.
Jim was really looking after the tenure aspect and a lot of the business side of the operation, while I was in a Toyota R22 with a 99 Polaris RMK, which was like my dream setup at the time. And I had a set of snowshoes, and I would just come up here in different drainages and really just got to explore the mountains around here and get an idea of how the riding really was. Just really fell in love with riding the trees in the Kootenays and realized this was something that might work.
I'd say it worked out well. Jeff, Paula, and co-founder Jim Frapps crushed one out of the park, creating this dream setup, which consists of a gorgeous timber frame lodge, complete with guest rooms, dining area, rec room, and lots of other amenities. If you want a more private setting, there's also 7 well-appointed mountaintop chalets nearby. You won't go hungry here, as the Baldface culinary team serves up some hearty, local and globally inspired cuisine. Let's not forget the 32,000 acres of mind-blowing terrain that covers 3 peaks and 4 different drainages, which are all filled with that sweet Kootenai cold smoke. After a big day of getting pounded with face shots, kick back in the lodge bar and enjoy a cold one with your posse. Or if you like to unwind with an instrument in hand, Baldface has that covered too.
So our music area is a spot right in between the lodge and the accommodation zone where there's some couches. And over the last few years, I've been trying to pick up interesting instruments in thrift stores and places around. So I picked up a mandolin and a banjo, and these jams started happening where I was realizing a lot of the customers are pretty good players, really enjoy it. It's a really fun thing to have a jam at the end of the day.
One guy who really enjoys mixing music and skiing is professional big mountain skier Matt Reardon, who has turned his love for music into a full-time gig, including a top 40 Billboard hit and numerous soundtracks for several action sports movies.
I always feel like I write soundtracks when I ski. I always hear music of what I would want to this stuff, and that's magic. When you just meet someone, music has that common ground where even if you just met them, you can connect on such a different level when you both play music and you're vibing back and forth. And JP runs Baldface here. He's just got this place on lockdown. It's got music, it's got killer staff, and he's all about right after dinner we go and jam, and that's what you do. Take out some acoustics, and it's a magical feeling to be able to play music and click with someone like that. And this place, it's pretty fun. I've never seen this kind of music element to a cat ski operation.
So it's really fun to have somebody with both the same passions that I do come out and appreciate what we're creating with the music room. And we had a couple late nights, and it was really, really fun. It actually got into that flow state where between the whiskey and the just good times, it was just existing on the guitars. That's what it's all about. That's the best. Those are the best moments.
Baldface is filled with those moments. No, hours.
My experience here at Baldface Lodge has been just amazing. It's been kind of a dream of mine to come here. It's been known that this is the place to go for incredible terrain, unbelievable snowboarding, the most sickest tree skiing I've ever had in my life.
Guides here are just so knowledgeable, and you feel safe. You feel good going out with them. You know that they know what they're doing. They're taking you into terrain that they know is safe and that they know you're going to have fun in.
I tell you what, this has been the best trip ever. It started off with the hospitality of the crew. The mountain is just unbelievable. They really do cater towards snowboarders. The terrain is incredible.
The evolution of Baldface has been totally natural.
So I'm here and I see the lodge, and I get asked that question sometimes, like, are you amazed at what it's become? And I never really saw it as this. It's like riding the trees. I just wanted to go with as much style and as much fluidity as I could through life. I never really had a vision of the destination. I just really enjoyed the process the whole time getting to it, even in the tough times. And there were a lot of tough times, but the tough times are just days. They're just days, and you get through the days. It's the years that you look back on, and they're great.